Okay, I'm going to call to order a meeting of the Affordable Housing Trust at 5 PM. And I need to read the notice. Sorry, should have had it up. Okay, pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, general law, Chapter 38, Section 18, and the governor's March 15th, 2020 order imposing strict limitation on the number of people that may gather in one place. This meeting of the Affordable Housing Trust will be conducted via remote participation to the greatest extent possible. Specific information and the general guidelines for remote participation members of the public and/or parties with a right and/or requirement to attend this meeting can be found on the town's website at www.northandoverma.gov. For this meeting, members of the public who wish to listen to the meeting may do so on their televisions by tuning to Comcast Channel 8 or Verizon Channel 26, or online at www.northandovercam.org. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings in real time via technological means. In the event we are unable to do so despite best efforts, we will post on the Town of North Andover website an audio or video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting. Okay, so we'll get started. First thing on the agenda is approval of the minutes. Does somebody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from last week, correct, Laurie?
Yeah,
Was it the meeting was it last
May
week?
5th, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, all right, 2 weeks ago. Yep, my bad. Yeah, I make a motion to approve the minutes from 2 weeks ago, May 5th.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay, so we'll do a roll call vote. Joan?
Yes. Does it matter that Roger wasn't here at the last meeting?
No.
No.
Thank you.
As long as you watch the video and rehab, he's all set.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay. So
Yes,
you're
I
yes.
approve.
All right, Roger?
Yes, I approve. Yes.
Dick?
Yes.
And I am a yes. So those minutes are approved 4-0. Okay. Second item on the agenda, and the update on the emergency rental assistance program. So I sent you a copy of the memo that I provided to the Board of Selectmen for their meeting last night. And I wrote that last week, so I'll give you a quick update. We've gone through every single application. We have 19 pending. We have allocated $95,145 as of today, has been encumbered to give assistance. If we were to give the entire 3,000 to the 19 that are still pending because there's outstanding paperwork, that would equal 57,000 for a total amount of 145,000. So less than we had thought at the last meeting. I think I was projecting around 192, but that's because we are having to deny people because they are over the income because of the $600 additional funds that they're getting from unemployment.
Okay.
But if they hadn't got that $600, they would all qualify. So what we're telling them is to reapply, if things change. And we're telling that to everybody anyway. So my thought was, since we had this on the agenda tonight, that $600 is ending in July.
That's correct. Yep.
Our program ends July 2nd. So I'm wondering if everybody would be willing to extend the program to September 30th. I don't believe we can extend it any longer than 6 months, or it doesn't become an emergency program anymore.
Okay.
We might have issues. I know that was in some of the guidance that was issued by Mass Housing, is anything longer than 6 months, it could be questioned. So I think what's going to happen is if we agree to extend it, we're going to see in August that
Right.
applications are going to pick up unless people start really going back to work. So rather than wait to see what happens, if we have the opportunity, I'm thinking let's just extend it. And then if the money doesn't get spent, it doesn't get spent. It just goes back into our fund. But at least we don't have to worry about calling meetings over the summer to help people who now all of a sudden come August 1st, they're realizing, I'm not getting my $600 every week from unemployment. So it's a big chunk of change.
Right, right. I agree.
I agree as well, Laurie. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Does someone want to make a motion to extend the Emergency Rental Assistance Program application deadline to September 30th?
Madam Chair, I will make that motion as read.
And I'll second that, Laurie.
Okay, great. Let's do roll call. Joan?
Yes,
Okay, Dick?
Yes.
Roger?
Yes.
And I am a yes. So that motion passes. Okay. I just want to check my email real quick. Because at the last meeting when we were going to talk about the long-term rental assistance program, Rob had asked, and it was a good idea. I was trying to get an update from Greater Lawrence Community Action Council on our current program to see if we had a wait list and if we needed to fund, what the funding amount for that wait list would be. Unfortunately, everybody's been really crazy, and I did not hear back from Evelyn at Greater Lawrence Community Action Council. So I was just checking to see if maybe she emailed me. But I don't know if everybody had a chance to look at the information. Basically, if we decided to do it, and I think we need her input, it would be run exactly the same as the current program. Through them, they would do all of the paperwork. It's much, much more involved than the emergency program. So, but I don't think we can make any decisions on it without that information.
Okay.
So,
I just, can we table that till next meeting? Or call a
yeah, that's
meeting
what
if
I'm
we need to?
thinking. And I apologize. I didn't follow up with her till late in the afternoon, and I know they have been just really busy with the whole
Right.
COVID and everything that they're doing.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah.
So I will speak with her, get the information that we need. If you guys can, look over the stuff I sent you. It's really just the contract that we currently have with them. It's attached to the agenda. And then I'll reach out so we can schedule another meeting.
That sounds
Certainly.
good.
Yep. I have a
Do you ha-
question.
Yeah,
Once, did we vote to ask the Board of Selectmen to disperse $100,000, an additional $100,000?
yeah, we
Yes.
did that last meeting.
You did?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm getting old.
no, it's
A lot
okay.
going on, Joan. There's a
I
lot
didn't
going
know.
on.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we did last meeting,
I-
so that's fine. We started last meeting talking about possibly taking the extra money from that, if there was any, and just moving it over to the long-term program, but we needed more information on the long-term program as far as what the needs were and what they thought we might need for funding.
Mhm.
So I'll try to get that put together with Evelyn. I will invite her to the next meeting to see if she can actually call in. And that way we can ask any questions that we have of them and take it from there.
Good.
So I'll
How
try
you
to
want
reach
it?
out to everybody. And plus, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, Laurie. This is Chris G. Sorry to arrive late.
Oh, hi, Chris. Did
Hello.
I miss you on the extension of the rental assistance program? Were you on for that vote?
I was not, unfortunately. I just got on about a few minutes ago.
Okay,
So
okay, so just,
did you get the votes you needed?
I did.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
I did, thank you. So we voted to extend, whoops. We voted to extend it until September 30th. Because I think that a lot of people are benefiting from the extra $600 for unemployment, and that's going to end on July 30th. So once that ends, I think applications are going to pick up again, or more people will
Okay.
qualify. So that's why we voted to extend that, just so you know.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for letting me know. And that's great to hear.
Yeah, it's been going good. So I don't know when you came in, but I was unable to touch base with Evelyn about the need and amount of funding that they think they need for the long-term program. So we were going to table that until the next meeting, until I get a chance to get her input, and I can invite her to the next meeting so that we can ask her questions about the program too.
Sounds good.
Chris, do you because I know you've seen the document, I think everybody's seen the documents, but I know you're a little more familiar with all the terms and everything that are in there. My thought was, if there's a need and we move forward, that we would just take the current agreement we have and basically just amend it and get rid of the middleman, which is the North Shore Home Consortium. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a very simple approach that makes sense. You know, I think there might be some programmatic things that home would require that we may otherwise not.
Yeah, that's what
but
my hope is.
Yeah. So I don't know if we should, you know, what I could do is take a look at the documents between now and the next time we have a meeting and just kind of report back on some of the thoughts I have in terms of things that we should adopt or shouldn't adopt and see what folks think.
That would be
Um,
awesome. If you could
or
do
if
that, that
there
would be
wants to
really
be-
great.
Okay. I mean, the alternative could be a subcommittee in the meantime doing that if others want to take a look as well.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do it? Or do we want to let Chris work his magic? I am so swamped right now with town meeting and the election that I can't put anything else on my plate right now. So,
I
Okay.
think
Well,
let
I'll,
Chris take care of it.
sure. So what I'll do is issue spot, and then we could talk about it the next time we get together.
okay, that sounds great. And what I'll do is, if I haven't already, because I don't remember, I'll send you the document in Word, if that's easier for you to sort of mark up,
It
or,
would be, yes.
okay. Okay, I'll get that over to you. Awesome, so that's good, because that'll be good to have. And then we can, you know, invite Evelyn, we can ask her questions and then decide whether it's something that we want to do.
Sure. And
Very
I will try my best to get comments to people before the meeting so you can take a look at it and digest before we actually talk.
Okay. Yep, it's fine to send the documents, but we cannot discuss any of it outside of a public meeting.
Yes, good point.
Reminding everybody. All right, so I think that's it unless anyone has anything else.
Nope, that's it.
I'm good.
Let me quickly look at the calendar. I will send an email out to everybody anyway, but I'm thinking after the election, which is June 2nd. And that way we can get stuff in before if anyone's going on vacation this summer.
Yeah,
So maybe that, the week of June 2nd or just the following Tuesday, which would be the 9th. I'll look at those two dates. Maybe the 9th. Does anybody have any problems with that?
I kind of
Not
like
at
the
this
9th.
time.
Sounds good today, yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right. I'll be in touch with everybody to get that scheduled, and we'll see what the rest of the trustees, if they can make it. So, okay, with that, I will have a motion to adjourn.
Madam Chair, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
This is Chris. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a roll call. Chris,
Yes.
Joan,
Yes,
Roger,
Yes.
Dick,
Yes.
and I am a yes. Thank you so much,
Okay.
everybody.
You're welcome.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day, and I'll be in
Alright.
touch.
Yes. Bye now.
Stay safe,
Bye-bye.
everyone.